From a young age, Dad instilled in me a deep love of nature. As a scoutmaster, he not only led my brothers, but took me along for the ride. I fondly recall those early hikes where he carried me on his shoulders when my little legs got too tired. He taught us invaluable skills like building a campfire and cooking meals wrapped in foil nestled in the coals. His sense of fun extended to performing as well. For scout meetings, he directed some of the craziest skits with costumes, the boys dressed up like Indians or even monkeys. Our family gatherings were important, and the Kaminskis were our extended family. While Cheryl and the grown-ups played cards, Steve and I played outside, but the highlight was when we'd gather around the player piano. Oh, the singing. And if we played beer barrel polka, Mom and Dad would dance in our little living room, shaking the house with their fast spins. Speaking of dancing, well, it was a family tradition. My folks tried to teach me to dance, even dragging me to some square dances, but it paid off. Years later, I met Kathy while taking dance lessons. My parents were over the moon when we danced at our wedding, and we became regulars at the same dance hall where Grandma and Grandpa used to dance. I was equally enchanted when he used to practice playing classical pieces. He also spent time trying to teach me to play a little. He got me a summer job, and I had the privilege of working with him. Through that experience, I witnessed his admirable work ethic and the respect he garnered from his colleagues and superiors. It was an honor to see him in work mode rather than just dad mode. In his retirement home days, Dad was in his element. There was a piano, and he put on a show every night, often performing with a talented lady singer. So here's to my dad, the man who taught me to revere nature, music, and to live with humility and empathy. In his later years, he often wrote about his efforts to live like Christ. Here's a brief example of one of his writings. If we are seeking the Lord Jesus, we must respond to his invitation to live with him, to love him, to learn from him, and then we'll be challenged to change. When Jesus becomes the center of our lives, he is able to inspire us. He speaks to us in our mind his words of power. The motivation to accept and to surrender to his will, this surrender makes possible our spiritual growth to be like our master. He becomes our older brother whom we obey, worship, and respect and follow. Each of us is able to be freed from the self-rule of our ego, and we become, on a smaller scale, of course, a heavenly man, a little Jesus.